This is Premier MMA Championship live on Fight TV, and this is an amateur fight scheduled for three-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner. He stands 6'1", weighing 170 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Representing Vision MMA with a record of 4 wins, 2 losses, Perry Scott Stargel. And in the blue corner, he stands 5'8", weighing 170 pounds. Fighting out of Hamilton, Ohio, he represents JG MMA with a record of 2 wins, no losses, Kameron Williams.
Round 1 underway. Stargel, Williams.
Stargel with the early leg kicks go into a body kick.
Williams with that chin straight up in the air, but keeping range with a series of body kicks that Stargel finally catches. They are right here in front of us. Beautiful!
Judo throw. Williams. Judo experience, I mean.
It was a beautiful outside hip throw.
And we got an awesome shot here.
Williams just using Stargel's own momentum against him. And now he works from top control right here in front of us.
Williams looking very confident.
He just blew a kiss to somebody in the front row.
The judo dominance is going to really be a factor in this fight, I believe. Got some shots from Williams.
Stargel looking to post on the bicep of Williams to stop those punches from raining down. Williams
doing a good job of keeping the weight on.
Stargel's trying to turn away from the cage.
Williams looks for that opening and finds it. But Stargel able to turn the tides, and now he is in the guard of Williams.
And we have Williams pulling that open guard you were talking about earlier, Sean.
He's going to post up. He looked like he's about to try to posture up and rain down those punches to use that reach advantage.
Good shots.
You see Williams step over for the arm bar. He's got it, but
loses it.
Stargel gets out.
Very quick to the counters. Back to the arm bar with Williams. He needs to hug that arm.
He's looking to peel that arm. Stargel hoping to hug it. It's extended, but slammed out.
A lot of power from Stargel here.
Stargel saying that he got poked, or he just threw his contact lens out.
Beast mode engaged. Leg shot from Williams.
We have seen a man blow a kiss to somebody in the first row, presuming the first row. We've seen somebody throw their contact out.
A head kick from Williams and a trip.
Beautiful sweep. Now, the funny thing is, Williams literally threw the kick to the eye that Stargel just threw his contact lens out.
You got Stargel on top here. Williams looking to do something. He's going to have to move, taking some shots.
Stargel has Williams turtled up, throws the occasional punch, and now going knees to the body.
Big knee.
An underused tactic in amateur MMA when you get in this position is knees to the body.
Right, you're already compressing the lungs, breathing's limited, and then you're just getting those lungs destroyed by those heavy knees.
These punches are remarkably strong too as we're winding down the round.
You can
Big
see
knees.
You can see the pain in Williams' face with those knees. He's feeling them.
Ooh. One of those knees even went to the knee of Williams. Now we saw Williams with some great groundwork from the top. We saw him with a beautiful outside trip. How do you score this round? This is a tough one, but Stargel really poured it on at the end, Shane. I'm
going to say, some people say first impressions matter. In a fight, it's your last 10 seconds, and I think Stargel turned it on just in time to win that round.
Rayshawn, how do you have it?
I think Stargel pulled it out at the end of the round with the sweep, and those knees and those punches were just brutal.
Absolutely. And here we have.
Watch this. Stargel gets those underhooks in.
Here we have that toss, I believe. Oh, head kick to the sweep. There we go.
Nice sweep, and this set up the highlight for Stargel. Those strikes to the body were heavy. The punches were heavy. The knees were heavy, regardless of where they landed. Shoulder, elbow, body. To the knee of Williams, they landed heavy.
Absolutely, a lot of weight going into those, a lot of momentum. So we'll see how Williams comes out of this this intermission feeling.
Dave Reeves giving him a good pep talk.
If you're Stargel, you have to feel pretty good about that. You got taken down with a big takedown, were able to turn the tides later, stuff one, and finish strong.
Absolutely.
Both men, I thought, had very good looks in that round.
Yeah, that was a tough one to score.
Speaking of good looks, Stargel takes advantage of the posture of Williams and lands with one straight down the pipe. And that's going to be a problem for Williams moving forward.
Nice left from Williams.
I believe Stargel has the power advantage when it comes to striking. He just landed he started around off with a stiff one, too.
Looks like he has the technique advantage, too, because again, I mentioned the posture of Williams. Chin up.
Nice trip from Williams.
Stargel immediately looked to scramble, wasn't able to do it. He closes the guard. Posts on the inside
of
Williams'
power.
hip.
A lot of power here in both fighters. And we got Williams pushing up in a reversal from Stargel.
If he doesn't finish this, that could be bad. I don't know if you want to give top control to Stargel again, but Stargel looking to fight, and he did fight off a couple of submissions in the first round.
Nice roll out. Can't quite tell if he's got a hold of it still.
A nice punch from Williams while he's in the leg lock.
There we go.
And a lot of times here you see there he just barely missed the heel hook. But a lot of times from that position, you'll see guys end up in a 50-50. You see him end up in a stalemate. Stargel all too happy to let Williams on the feet. Or he has an advantage immediately.
A distinct advantage.
Knee to the head.
Huge knees. That's it. That's it.
That's a knockout right there.
Perry Stargel gets it done. Cam Williams is defeated for the first time in his career, and Stargel moves on to 5-2. An amazing fight from both men.
A lot of blood coming out of Williams' face. Just a beautiful performance. Had the big shot, capitalized with a couple quick ones, and then saw the opening and took it.
And he saw which way his head was going. He was trying to evade those punches, ran right into those knees. And he...
Dare I say that Perry Stargel may have never looked better than in this fight. He overcame early adversity. He found what worked for him, and he went to that well.
Big, big knees. Just...
And also, we saw a little bit of everything out of Stargel. We saw some defensive wrestling. We saw some striking at range. We saw some striking in the clinch. We saw him scramble. We saw him work from the turtle position. A very, very good performance from Perry Stargel.
He worked a complete fight. There was no holes in the game.
Very impressive fight for both fighters. Like you guys said from the beginning, though, that size advantage can make a difference, and I think tonight we saw that with the much more aggressive, much cleaner, crisper striking from Stargel.
We mentioned it earlier. 6'1" is Stargel. 5'8" is Williams. And it doesn't necessarily show in the cage. The difference didn't look that much until you see the strikes at range.
That means
you see the long limbs of Stargel on those knees. Doctors checking on Williams right now.
Some of the best doctors in the area. And but like you said, you got a 4-2 fighter with Stargel previous to the fight, and that's the win you want. You want that big knockout, right there when you're on that cusp of, potentially going down that professional career path. And then we got Williams coming to his feet. Round of applause from the audience.
Outstanding fight. We're going to take this into the cage with Rick Toms.
Fight fans, 1 minute 43 seconds in round number 2. The winner of this fight by knockout, Perry Scott Stargel.